Indeed, on this Thursday, 2 May 2024, the time here in Liberia exactly 2 minutes past 3 o'clock. We'd like to welcome you again to yet another edition of Liberia's biggest competition in sports, the National County Sports Meet 2023-2024 edition, and it is all happening here at the Samuel Kayando Sports Complex in Pinsville, outside the nation's capital, Monrovia. And of course, the television station telecasting this event is Creative Mind Studios, or KMTV, as you may. We'd like to welcome all of you for joining us and thank you for using your credits in support of this national county meet here at the SKD. 15 counties competing, and of course there are a few of them who've made it so far. Today we have Lofa County going against her sister Nimba. It is a colorful event that shortly will be taking place here at the SKD. My name is Emmanuel Davis, and this broadcast here is being brought to you by several sponsors. Thanks to them. But before we can go to the main commentators of the day who've been doing extremely well, you know, these guys are exceptional, not because they are associated with KMTV, but they are some of the best that Liberia can boast of. So Nathaniel Success Tokba is here. He's our lead commentator, flanked by Anthony Kokoe, one-time lead commentator of KMTV. And my name is Emmanuel Davis. I'm around making sure that few things I put in place. So to all of our sponsors who are powering this broadcast or telecast, we'd like to say thank you. Premium Bet, Jesse Lodge, Price Master, the rest of you making sure Telecel and giving us exclusive internet connectivity. Exclusive internet connectivity. We'd like to thank you all for joining us. The field is yet crowded like we normally see here at the SKD. So folks, thanks for joining us. Keep inviting people, share the broadcast, share with friends, families, loved ones. Maybe if you cannot share your data because it is a little more limited, you can you know, just call a few friends from the community to join you. We are also on Satcom. Many thanks to Satcom. Many thanks to Satcom for also partnering with KMTV. Again, my name is Emmanuel Davis. This is about to start. And Nat Success Tokpa is here. I'm listening to a song being played by the authorities of the Ministry of Youth and Sports, the convener of this event, and that song is then sung by veteran Liberian musician Sonega Diebo. Basanyobe Anwonebe Boy. Diebo is one of Liberia's best. And so very shortly I'll be turning over this microphone to our lead commentator, Nat Success Tokpa, who will officially commence the commentary here at the Samuel Kayando Sports Complex. Randall P. Jackson is our CEO, and I see him between twist and turn, making sure that things are well on course at the SKD. So I know things are now in place. Let me now shift. Let me take my position to give due courtesy to who it is due at this moment, and subsequently I might appear to tell you about the services being rendered by our sponsors, those powering this broadcast. My name is Emmanuel Davis, so it's up to you now, Nathaniel and Anthony Kokwe. Nat and Anthony Kokwe, please, you can go ahead from my end. Thank you so much for joining us.
Oh yes, it is another glorious day here at the Samuel Kayando Sports Complex in Pinsville City. Bring you live happenings of the final semi-finals match of the 2023 and 2024 National County Sports Meet, as defending champions Nimba County take on Lofa County, beating finalists in the 2022-2023 edition of the tournament. Last year, both teams faced off here at the SKD Stadium last January. You know, Nimba County coming from a goal down to win their 6th crown against Lofa County. It is Liberia's biggest sporting festival, and this is its biggest fixture, the most popular semi-final fixture for the 2023-24 National County Sports Meet. It has been a highly anticipated day, and yes, a big occasion, and the enthusiasm from fans across the stadium is corresponding well with this fixture. Two teams, two neighbors who know each other very well. They have been regular rivals in the last few years of the National County Sports Meet. This is the 5th meeting between two counties since 2018, and no counties have met more than these two sides in the last few years of the National County Sports Meet. But we are here as the two teams continue with their pre-match routine, which is a customary practice as part of the happenings on the match day. And it's a wonderful time again to be here. It's a pleasure to be in your company, Nathaniel Success Tokpa, and I'm happy to be joined by one of Liberia's very best sports journalists, Anthony Kokwe. Good afternoon, Tony.
Good afternoon, Nat. Good afternoon to the viewers out there. A very calm weather here at the SKD Sports Complex. We hope that the weather remains like this as the game goes on. A very good fixture, a fixture that promises to be entertaining, a fixture that promises to be competitive, as the viewers, Liberians out there will expect it, and perhaps consider this as the final before the grand final. and one could say the winner from here could win the competition, but this time around it's not that easy to say based on the fact that we saw River D progressing to the grand final. River D with a very good side, a very strong team with huge energy to continue to the full 90 minutes. So it's also going to be a competitive final, but this semi-final is going to be more competitive, more entertaining as compared to yesterday's semi-final. And it's good once again to be here at the SKD as we await the kickstart of the match, a match that's going to keep everyone's feet to the fire to ensure that they get the media result here in the semi-final before the grand final. It's a pleasure being here once again.
So defending champions Nimba County have 2 changes made to the team that started against Grand Julia County back on Saturday in their quarterfinals match, though that match extended to Monday after the extra time was then postponed due to poor lighting at the SKD Stadium here. Emmanuel Topo could not end that match against Grand Julia County, but he returns to the first team here today. Goalkeeper Tatos Blake remain Nimba County A1 goalkeeper, and using full 5-1 formation, Tatos Blake is standing between the sticks. The boy from Dream FC, a championship side. Emmanuel Topo and Zuba Blee are starting in central defense, while Dark Aven improvised from the midfield to the right wing back position, and Nelson Laube is maintained in the left back position. There will be no Lincoln Law for Muta Fofana today after being sent off against Grand County in the extra time. In the midfield we have Peter FC, Nathan Mastros, Mickey Doki, and Josiah C, who is wearing the captain's armband for Nimba County. He provided the assist to help Nimba County equalize against Grand Julia County back on Saturday. Emmanuel Sear and Jerry Wonzamwama Keita will come in from the flank, and Malu Johnson will be the center forward for Nimba County. Lofa County has James Nebe, the CC United goalkeeper. They maintain a meeting between the sticks. Of course, in central defense, you have Emmanuel Barco and Pascal Harris. And for the flank, you have Kova Moba and Avin Kwava, starting from left and right wing back respectively. Ezekiel Vani, Jagwe Tonin for Heavy Levy, and Alexander Curtis obeying midfield. Of course, James Toppett, Jeremiah Johnson will be in attack for Lofa County. Lofa remain in the traditional dominant green, and Nimba County are in their famous blue stripes and red shorts and hoods as well. A match with huge anticipation and electric start. James Tarpet fights to win possession back to Lofa County. Pascal Harry comes with clearance. Emmanuel Topo will send it back on to goalkeeper Tatos Blake. Doki goes into the challenge and is fouled. Yellow card shown. It's a corresponding atmosphere. You see the enthusiasm in the fans all around the exuberance and all that chanting at the early stage of the match.
I mean, that's something we expected from the game before even it could start, because these are two counties with huge population, and over the last 4 to 5 years, I mean, they have brought huge momentum to the national county sports meet, adding a whole lot of flavor to the national county sports meet. So coming into such a fixture with two teams going a loggerhead in the semi-final, we expect that defense will be in their number, and perhaps the process out there is a bit slow, so that's why we are not seeing the stadium yet packed to capacity, and moreover the game is being played on a weekday.
Free kick comes here. Javid gets a strike, that's Kone, and he flies it far over the crossbar. And it'll be goal kick here for defending champions Nimba County. Silame comes to defend for Nimba County, but it's throw in here. This is corner. Wrong connection. Emmanuel C has it. CA gets across looking for Malu Johnson, but the effort was just too hard on it. But I think that was a bit careless from corner, putting himself in trouble with Emmanuel CA. Man who turned things around for Nimba County back in January last year to get Nimba winning their safe title.
I mean, a very terrible pass from him as a midfielder. I mean, it's just too early to start to give those fancy passes. I mean, you first have to settle, create the tempo of the game, create those chances before you start to act a bit fancy once you are in the lead, but not just at the early stage, giving those fancy passes, taking your eyes off the ball, and then not even sure whether the ball is even going to reach your teammates. I mean, this is the final, or this is the semi-final, and you are playing against a tough opponent, so you can start on the offensive note.
Throw in for defending champions, and they will take it from their half. Nelson Laume finds Zuba Gabriel Glee, Pascal Harry. I think it's a mistake in that clearance. There's a Emmanuel C. He finds Josiah C. C with it. Emmanuel C puts it through looking for Mohamed Keita, but Pascal Harris responds quickly with a lovely defensive work. This is now Mikito Key. A wrong pass. Jagbe Kone. Dispossessed. Nimba County regain possession here. This is Doki. Send it back now for Emmanuel Topo. This is Blee. Sia comes in, brought down and fouled there by Nabino Zio. I think the start of the match is quite lively.
Yep, a huge tempo from both sides. It clearly shows that both teams are up for something and not taking this semi-final like that. Nobody want to be that much more respectful or perhaps afraid to make mistake. So everyone is going in with all that they have to ensure that they get the opener. So like we anticipated, it is an entertaining and competitive one.
There is a huge attendance here so far, as we see. Yes, part of the stadium might be empty, but a crowd trooping in here so huge. Dakame with that tackle against Nabino Zion. That's Mikito Ki, who was earlier booked, so he will really have to be careful. Just his first tackle, getting a yellow. This is Josiah C. Malo Johnson is going in. And now a lovely work comes there now from Curtis. The Watanga FC defender just standing in the way, barricading Malo Johnson, not giving any opportunity to get a shot.
I mean, that was a great experience play by Curtis. He fought to make his way through in front of the opponent, and then as soon as he got there, he knew definitely the opponent was still going to be fighting, so he just fell to the floor. And I mean, that was a foul because there was a contact. So I mean, they depend on his experience as one of those top defenders in the Orange First Division League, having helped Watanga to win the league title this season.
Pascal Harris clears for Lofa County. But Nimba has still with the possession. Terry Watson Curtis responds quickly to give it away as a throw in for Nimba County. I think that is much better. Laumi, he provided 2 assists from throw in against Lofa last time, but that one was cleared away. Still in the half of Lofa County. Another throw again. Next time, goalkeeper James Navy comes up. Another good effort from him. And a strike comes from that. That's Miki Doki now. Fly again over the crossbar. I think the clearance have not really been accurate for Lofa County defenders in the last few minutes.
Yep, Nimba County have started on a very good footing, creating more chances, coming in more attacks. So it makes Lofa County defense a bit uncomfortable. So they are still struggling to get their feet to properly get those balls across whenever they are doing clearances. So it puts them in a difficult position, but on the overall, Nimba County have been quite impressive since the start of this match.
Jim Starker brought down by Miki Doki. And free kick comes for the Wologisi Lions. And Jim Starker is one man to look out for in this match today. He's been almost single-handedly taking Lofa County to the big stage of the competition in the last few years.
The governments of Nimba Sports, this Yoka Mose, and Desktop Yoka Mose
goes to take this one. He gets across. It's okay. Collected easily by Tatos Blake. Blee to Doki. It goes back to Zubagli, and again he reconnects Miki Doki, who now gives it away. Could be trouble here for the defending champions. A long one, again carelessly flown over the crossbar, far away. Official keeping everyone to their feet. By the way, this has been the most talked about official in the National County Sports Meet in the last 2 or 3 editions of the competition. This is the 5th meetings between the 2 counties. Since 2016, both teams met in a 3rd place playoff at the ATS. Nimba County won that match with a margin of 4 goals to 3. Nimba have won 3 and lost 2 of the last 5 encounters against Lofa County, including the victory in the final last year.
That was a great opportunity for Lofa County. Maurice Digwe in a very good position, but didn't just get his foot right onto that ball. Managed to take it off target. I mean, he has to be more focused. Not out of the balls you want to kick in the offensive way, not out of the balls you want to possess or pass in a very offensive way. I mean, you just have to play a normal game. Your teammates are waiting, your teammates are counting on you as one of those strong midfielders in the team, but you just can't keep being fencing out of your touches.
Again, another chance here. Emmanuel C. This time gets across. And Josiah C responds! What a volley! What a goal! Defending champions Nimba County are in the lead with an incredible goal from the captain. A wonderful cross from Emmanuel C. and a lovely volley from Captain Josiah C. Firing Nimba County to the lead with just 12 minutes on the clock, and the defending champions are ahead.
A very long road to go into this match, but it's always good, it's always comfortable, it's always important enough to get into the lead, to take the lead, and Nimba County have taken the lead. That was a brilliant goal by Josiah C. A very brilliant pass there from Emmanuel C. I mean, it tells you the level of difference. That's how you should make yourself. You should set yourself apart from the rest to show that you have a little bit more of experience as compared to your teammates, as compared to your opponents as well. That's why Emmanuel C. has been proving since moving on to the county meet. This is a competition that he was spotted from, went on to Watanga, now he's back in the national county sport meet. I mean, see that pass from Emmanuel C. A very brilliant pass, and Josiah C. was just right on time to ensure that he gets the goal at the back of the net. Very brilliant goal there, very brilliant pass as well from Emmanuel C. Nimba County do deserve it. Yes, we still have plenty of minutes to play for, but I mean, it's always important, it's always significant to ensure that you get the lead.
This match is a huge test for the defending champions in a bid to reach their 12th ever finals, and of course win the county meet for a record extending 7th time and the 3rd in a row. What a way to start the semi-finals against their biggest rivals in the last 5 editions of the competition here. Josiah C. getting his 3rd goal of the competition. It's now 3 goals and an assist for the Pinsville FC midfielder. And this one, he got it in a very electric fashion.
I mean, it's quite interesting that the midfielders, defensive midfielders at their club team level, are the ones who are scoring goals in this year's national county sports meet.
Another one comes here. Terry wants on goal scene. Wants on stay with it. Get a space, cracks. It blocked away. That was great work from Curtis. But it's still here for Lofa County to deal with it. This is now Conan, the heavy 11 midfielder. Sends it in midfield. Mohamed Keita comes quickly to win possession now for Nimba County. Keita is making away, being heavily tackled, and still Keita fighting to regain possession. Curtis brought down. What is it? A foul? Yes. It's a throw in for Lofa County.
I mean, Maurice Conan has to pick up the game for Lofa County. He's possessing most of the balls for Lofa County. He's the one taking the ball forward. He's the one his teammates are passing out of the balls to. So once you keep missing those balls, missing out on and not giving the referee passes, it's going to put the team in a very difficult position to even get a goal. And now you are goal down, it's going to put you in a difficult position to get an equalizer.
Nelson Laume into contact with Conan, and free kick comes for Lofa County yet again. And the half of Nimba, but this time it's from the right flank, a little bit close to the Nimba County dangerous area. I think the captain was not really happy about that. The Nimba County captain Josiah C. is contesting the assistant referee's decision to have awarded a free kick to Lofa County. Could this be the moment for Lofa County to respond? A free kick is here, but then it's cleared away. But it's still there for Lofa County. A long strike now comes. It goes wide. Lofa County have been to the semi-finals of the National County Sports Meet 4 times in the last 6 editions. They've lost 2 and won 2 of their last 4 semi-finals. This is their 5th. Terry wants on goal, saying could be trouble here. A goal kick comes for Lofa County. I think he's trying to cause a base of chaos in the Lofa County defense. Terry wants on. He's really rising up to it. Corner shows up and gets it from Curtis. Lofa County still with possession, but in the half, Curtis lifts it now. He's looking to find Emmanuel Baka. Baka could not get it. Throw in will be for Nimba County.
Well, I think Lofa County is struggling a bit once it comes to the red flank, the red back position. Avin hasn't been up to task, so you find most of the attacks from Nimba County down on this right flank. And Curtis is not that defender with enough speed. So once they get past Avin, it becomes very difficult for Curtis. And not on many occasions he might be lucky, like we saw. That was something that led to Nimba County taking the lead because Avin was eliminated and Curtis couldn't stop that.
A long pass comes here. James Tapper. Tapper makes a way into the Nimba County box. He's brought down, but there is no contact, says the referee. Mohamed Keita now responds for Nimba County. Keita still there. Keita with it. He's been challenged by Baka, and Keita still making his way. He eventually gets free kick.
That was a brilliant move there by Keita, eliminating his opponents, kept making his way through despite being heavily marked. I mean, that's very brilliant of him. I remember back then when he featured for his team, Maite Foso, in the National Third Division Player of the Grand Bassa County, one of the outstanding players, but unfortunately they weren't lucky at that time. Into the following season, when they made their way through to the second division, he has been very consistent in his individual performances, both at club and the National County Sport mid-level with Nimba County.
Darkaman takes delivery. This time Josiah C could not get the right touch, so it will be throw in. That's goal kick as it goes beyond the end line. And this is now Alexander Curtis for Lofa County. Switches it to Pascal Harris, who is gradually moving towards the midfield area. A wrong pass, pull one from Pascal Harris. Mohamed Keita has it. Lost possession. This is now Emmanuel Baka. Lofa County, Emmanuel Baka making a run. He's been challenged by Josiah C. and free kick. It's awarded there, but the Nimba County captain falls to the floor. Nimba County keeps giving away set pieces close to their box. I think it's already dangerous for them. You know, corner has a lot of accuracy or effort in his leg. So giving away these set pieces eventually trying to become trouble for you.
Yeah, it could lead to some trouble that could result to a goal. But I think Conan is yet to pick up that rhythm. He has to raise the tempo of the game because all of the balls that he has had, they didn't provide accurate passes, even the set pieces, not perfectly delivered. So that's something he has to work on. Because at the moment, the game is on his head. Because once he gets into the game, I mean, James Tapper is going to be in a rep position to receive all of those passes.
Another free kick here for Lofa County. This time will not be taken by corner. Instead is Alexander Curtis who will get it, and goalkeeper Tactus Blake gets a punch. Those fouls, of course, be a free kick for Nimba County. A little bit of touch against goalkeeper Tactus Blake. The atmosphere is never getting cold. Nimba County, Terry Wonson, but the flag goes up against Wonson. I think he was on his way for destruction.
Yeah.
Lofa County quite lucky, but the offside flag being raised. And of course, that was a smart calling from the second assistant referee of this match. That's Abu Kengo. This is corner. Again, he carelessly gives the ball away. Mohamed Keita now for Nimba County, but Emmanuel Bako comes in. Back to Jagwe corner. Making his way through again.
I mean, you alone cannot play the ball. You alone cannot play for the entire team. You just have to trust your teammates, make those 1 and 2 touches, pass the ball, create space, and receive the ball back. It's all about give and take. But if you alone try to take the ball to your opponents, have beat pass 4 to 5 opponents, I mean, you must be something extra. You must have that extraordinary skill and speed to be able to do that. But unfortunately, that's not working. But he keeps doing the same thing.
We saw Nimba County coming from behind. 1 goal. Lofa County go through. Again, they could not make that expected result of outcome could not be achieved. So Nimba County still enjoy their fragile lead. Nimba County came from a goal down against Lofa County in the final last year to win 3-2. Can Lofa County replicate that? As this is the replicate of last year's final. Malu Johnson coming close again, but the shot just going a little distant over the angle of the crossbar.
I think Malu Johnson and Terry Wonson are both impressive as compared to the quarterfinal match against Grand Gidet. They had a whole lot of opportunities and that were off target, but this time around, from the few chances that they have made so far, they are coming very close.
James Tappe coming close again, looking to get that tricky pass through. But the Nimba County defenders were on alert. Both sides are undefeated coming into this match.
A great touch there from the goalkeeper.
Yeah, that was quite cool from him.
Yeah.
But I don't really think he got a touch.
Perhaps it caused a little bit of distraction for the attackers. Yeah.
The attacker. Tatos Blake, not really a good pass coming from him as a goalkeeper. Just getting the ball away. Nelson Lauman responds. This is now Mohamed Keita. Both play for Mighty Enforcers in the Liberian second division. Josiah C now with it. Malu Johnson anticipates. This time the flag is still down and Malu Johnson gets a close. Emmanuel C a little bit far away from it. But that was again another very close chance for Nimba County.
That was a great pass from Malu Johnson. He didn't hesitate, didn't waste no time. As soon as he was able to get his leg to it, just waiting from the backs, and unfortunately Malu was in a good position. A great play from Malu, and Terry wasn't so far. Like I said, I mean, they are being quite impressive. Perhaps the coach or their teammates talk to them from their performances in the quarterfinal. This time around, they are proving better.
Pascal Harris here for Lofa County. Quickly finds corner. This is now Cover Moba. Still Lofa County. Long cross from Cover Moba looking for James Tappe. Well, it's right in the gloves of goalkeeper Tatos Blake. Mean no trouble there for Nimba County. Nimba County unable to keep clean sheet in the tournament this year so far. Conceded 5 goals in their last 4 matches. Of course, scoring 8 as well across those fixtures. James Nebe. He was the goalkeeper for Nimba County in 2019 December in Lofa County when Lofa defeated Nimba County 1-0. A goal coming from Joseph Mioto. But today he's here against Nimba County between the sticks for Lofa. Great energy from the two teams so far as we close the move to hit the half-hour mark in the first half. Nelson Laumi. Guess this one could be a counter-attack. Malu Johnson has it. This is Terry Wonson. A wonderful work there from Alexander Curtis, who now quickly finds Ezekiel Vani. Zubagli for Nimba County. This is now the goal scorer, Josiah C. Mohamed Keita now has it. Keita goes face to face with Ezekiel Vani. Still making a way through Keita. He gets the pass through. And again the flag goes up. But I think it's a bit controversial there from the assistant to Abu Kengo. I think Malu Johnson was clear onside.
Yep. From what I saw, he was onside. The assistant referee was just quick enough to raise his flag. Still have Avin and Curtis standing right at the edge of their box, so that wasn't an offside.
Jeremiah Johnson is being heavily marked, and eventually the possession is away, but a free kick again for Lofa County at close range. Nothing much seen yet from James Tapper and Jeremiah Johnson. James Tapper has scored 2 times against Nimba County whilst playing for Lofa. He scored the last goal from the spot in their 3-2 defeat to Nimba in the last year final, and has earlier scored in the group stage in Lofa County before reaching here. Alexander Curtis, Lofa County, and he put it through, but the flag was up. Jeremiah Johnson was posted in an offside position.
I think Curtis tried to replicate similar goal that he scored against Queensville FC for Watanga when the last play at the SKD practice pitch. I mean, it was similar free kick, and he took a very powerful shot, a low one under the wall. It resulted to a goal, so he tried to do same here, but unfortunately this time around there wasn't enough power in that ball to reach the goal net.
Zubagli is here, making his first start, the Gompa FC board, making his first start for Nimba County in the competition this year. I think that was because Lincoln Law could not be in the lineup today after being shown a red in the last the quarterfinals match. James Tarper. He now looks to find Avin Quava. Quava dispossessed. This time it's a clean challenge from Miki Doki. Mohamed Keita will quickly find Emmanuel C, who turns around and gets connection with Terry Wonson driving deep in the midfield and gets it down onto Mohamed Keita. This is now Josiah C, Nimba County. Lovely play here. That commence going there. Malu Johnson is waiting in the middle. The cross comes, but Malu Johnson be heavily marked there by Emmanuel Bako. Now the whistle goes and a free kick for Lofa County. The foul being committed by the Nimba County's captain Josiah C. And the referee Kofado is giving some verbal warnings for that challenge.
Great end-to-end football so far from the two teams, with Nimba County having the upper hand. Lofa County yet to get the ball on target. They have so far made several attempts, 4 shots all off target, and Nimba County, that's 5 shots off target for Lofa County, while Nimba County have kicked 4 shots, and just the one that is on target was the goal scored by Josiah C. So it tells you that Nimba County have been more accurate with their shots as compared to Lofa. Lofa County yet struggling to pick up the tempo of the game. You still have people who are that yet pick up the rhythm, so as a result you have the attackers that are yet asleep because they're not receiving the ball as they should. I mean, you have Jeremiah Johnson up front, a very tall striker, so if you try to give those 2 passes that are not going through. You have to play from the flank and then making the crosses. I mean, his height is an advantage and a disadvantage for the Nimba defense.
A long pass comes. This is now Avin Kwaba who goes in and he gets it through. Lofa County gets the equalizer. A big response and a goal coming from Avin Kwaba. It's now 1-1 on the score sheet here. The 12th-minute goal coming from Josiah C. 12 minutes later, Lofa County responds in a big fashion to make it 1-1 on the score sheet here. And it's game on at the SKD Stadium.
Absolutely game on. A beautiful goal by Avin, and I think Nimba County team was caught unaware. I mean, you can see the coach from the touchline. He's very angry with his team officials and technical staff because when the ball went out of play or the play was paused, you had almost the entire team coming to the bench to be talked to. The captain, the whistle, everyone came to the bench and were being talked to by other backroom staff. I mean, the coach is not very happy with that. So as a result, they caught them unaware. Once the referee was through with it, he signaled for the play to continue. Lofa County was already prepared. Nimba County players had to run from their bench to go and mark those opponents. So unfortunately, they were already late and Lofa County have not gotten the equalizer. I mean, they had to blame for it. They caught them unaware. You just can't take advantage of anything like that. Once the ball is out of play, you're going to talk to players. You call 1 or 2 persons, but not the entire team or perhaps majority of the players. I mean, that's very bad for them. They have to learn from it.
A big response from Lofa County, a lovely one and an incredible. I mean, this is an individual brilliance from Avin Kwaba, who just took the ball from around the halfway line and made his way through comfortably in the Nimba County defense and made no mistake from close range, just putting it through. Goalkeeper Tatas Blake could not save Nimba County, and it's now Nimba County 1 and 1 for Lofa County. That Josiah C goal being equalized. So we're now back at level terms. But you wouldn't have expected that Nimba County will just go on to get it easy, or any side that's going to eventually win this match to just take it easily.
Yeah, it's going to be very tough, man. I mean, that was just the time for the goal, but apart from that, I don't think it will be much easier unless if Lofa County pick up the game as they have gotten the equalizer. They have to do better to get a well-composed goal because at the moment the goal that was scored, it was at the disadvantage of Nimba because they caught them unaware. They were all focused on what the coach was saying or the technical staff was saying. So when the play resumed, they were early late.
But I think the Nimba County players and officials are also making a case because you saw Emmanuel C was still on the floor. Seems like he was getting medical attention. All the players thought the game has been paused for Emmanuel C to being treated after being go into the challenge that he saw himself still be on the floor. Mohamed Keita for Nimba County. Put it through looking for Malu Johnson. Pascal Harris hangs on it. Sends it back to goalkeeper James Nebe. Nebe quickly finds Alexander Curtis. Visits Nana Binozion. Lofa County are still with the possession, but in the half. A long one is coming there looking for the head of Jeremiah Johnson, who gets assist to Avin Kwaba, but the clearance comes.
I think Lofa are now raising the tempo of the game. You have a very tall attacker, a very tall forward who is right in front of goal, so you have to play more balls in the air right in front of the goalpost.
Free kick, that's a goal kick. Sorry, corner here for Lofa County. Cover Moba comes to do the delivery. The ball goes up. Well, a great catch by Tatos Blake. This is Terry Wilson who put it through for Emmanuel C. Again, the fly goes up. This time very disappointingly. And you see the contestation from the spectators. They feel that was not really an offside. But you see most of these things happen at times in the game. The emotions carry the fans away. And sometimes every decision taken by the match official against them, they feel it's not properly done.
Yeah, I mean, once you are desperate for a goal, everything you consider to be right. I mean, that was an offside, but that's the game of football. Even the player themselves will not consider it to be offside. Once you give them the chance, they will go on the score. So you have to make use of every chance they have.
This is the Lofa County's captain, Jim Starpet. He was the player of the tournament in the 2020 and 2021 edition when they defeated Monserrato in the final to win their first and only ever title. Malu Johnson, Mickey Doki, lovely work. Now Josiah C. He finds Mohamed Keita, who will take the ball to the right flank. Keita tried to be dispossessed by Nabino Zion, but Mickey Doki comes in, but still Lofa County get the possession. The pass from Ezekiel Vani going through, it was greatly defended. Emmanuel Sio brought down, no foul. Nabino Zio, now Kone. Kone gets away from Mickey Doki, still Kone. Kone strikes, deflected, and Lofa County. That was a big strike from the heavy 11 midfielder Kone. He's had more shots, both on and off target in this match than any player in the two teams combined. I think he has to work on the accuracy.
Yeah, I mean, he has that individual brilliance to take the ball through to move forward. So at the end of the day, in making those decisions, even though you have lots of options, either to pass the ball, either to shoot, but in making the final decision, they have to be very accurate.
This is Emmanuel Topo, who lives in looking for Emmanuel C, but he finds the head of cover. Mohamed Keita here for Nimba County. Keita looked to find C. This time, cover Moba could not get it. Mohamed Keita. Lovely work there from Pascal Harris. This is Kone. Mickey Doki with the lovely work. Terry Wanzon. Wonderful from Terry Wanzon. Foul. Free kick comes here for Nimba County. Both Terry Wanzon and Kone on the floor and getting out in a friendly mood. I tell you, it's very interesting here at the SKD Stadium. A day of dreams and drama. This is the competition that gets the entire nation to its feet, and Dix Fisher does it even better. Jeremiah Johnson, free kick that's thrown in for Lofa County. Josiah C. Lovely effort from the Nimba County midfielder and captain. Alexander Curtis heavily marked, and that was a terrible pass. I think if he was even lucky that it did not go the goalkeeper's way, because he saw the effort on it was just too hard. A good pressure from defending champions Nimba County.
Well, I don't know what exactly he thought on doing at last in making the final decision, because if that was a pass to your goalkeeper, well, that was terrible.
Corner kick comes here for Nimba County. Terry Wanzon leaves it for Mickey Doki. Back to Wanzon, who will now leaves it. Emmanuel Topo posts it for Mohamed Keita. Keita tries getting a return pass, but they not get it a better way. So big goal kick here now for Nimba County. Sorry, Lofa. Alexander Curtis. This is Pascal Harris, who scored the opening goal between the two counties in the final last edition here with a towering header before Nimba County came from behind. Pascal Harris gives away a wrong pass. Malu Johnson. This is now Emmanuel Sie to Keita. Right at the edge of the box. Keita. Lovely work for Emmanuel Bakker. Ezekiel Vani comes in and listen now for the captain Jim Starpet, who will go face to face with Dark Kamen. Back to Vani. Then still Ezekiel Vanny a long strike. I think that's a poor decision and a poor strike as well.
I mean, very wasteful. It was too early for you to take a shot, knowing very well that you don't have that enough power and accuracy to shoot from that distance. I mean, your teammate had already created a space. I mean, you just have to look around, find one of the teammates, connect, and go forward and closer to the 18-yard box where you can be able to make the final decision. But that was very poor from him.
That comment. Josiah C. Fouled by Emmanuel Backup. Dominant green, and of course you have a lot of red and blue around the stadium. But I think going forward there is a need that we have a special area assigned to each county fans, especially having just a game every day. That alone is going to make it even much more beautiful.
Yeah, it's going to be very colorful where you have teams assembled to spectators assembled to a specific gate with a specific color, especially the Lofians who are in their green. If you have them seated somewhere, everyone wearing the same color, I mean, it's going to make the game more colorful. I think that's something the organizers are going to think about.
Malu Johnson goes in. That's Josiah C. Look to get a low cross to Malu Johnson. At this time, goalkeeper James Nebe gets his magic palm on it. Alexander Curtis, Josiah C. Seems that he has problem. He was down a moment ago, managed to get up, and he falls back to the floor. This time the medical team will have to go there to ensure that everything is okay with the Nimba County's captain. He's had some huge contributions for Nimba in the tournament this year, scoring from the very first day of the tournament, score in the group opening game, putting Nimba County ahead against Bone County, and eventually Bone County getting the equalizer through Pee-wee Zeze, and score in their closing group game when they won 3-1, and also score in the second group game in their 2-1 victory over Grand Crew County. He provided assist in the quarterfinals against Grand Junior County, and today he opened the scoring, putting the champions in the lead before the Rorogisi Lions responded through Avin Kwava to make the score level 1 apiece. And we have 20 seconds plus the stoppage time of first half to go. Curtis with a long pass here, looking for Jeremiah Johnson. Johnson slips away from Nelson Laumi. Johnson goes through. A Tata's Blade with a lovely work again. The Nimba County goalkeeper just so brilliant. So 4 minutes of additional time has been given after the first 45 minutes was being concluded. Dakame with a long one here. Abinozio comes to the clearance. This is now Conan, still here for Lofa County. Conan to Ezekiel Vani. Vani now to Johnson. Conan. This is James Tapper who has his chance. And still here, James Tapper still making his way in. Tapper brought down, and Avin Kwava is still there. Lofa County. A low cross comes here. Lofa coming close again. Nimba County still surviving the mercy, and free kick is awarded to Lofa County. Very close to the Nimba County penalty area.
Lofa County coming very close to get the lead for the first time. I mean, great teamwork there from them. Having the goal scorer making his way through, sending in that low cross at the edge of the box. Jeremiah Johnson just couldn't square his legs long enough to get his foot at the end of it. And now they have gotten a free kick from a very dangerous position. Nimba County will have to be careful before they concede a goal and then go for a break.
James Topper and our corner having discussion before taking the kick there, and these are two terrific players. Great accuracy, especially James Topper. He becomes so dangerous. Topper goes there, gets a low one against the wall, and a corner kick is there for Lofa County. James Topper goes in, but the ball travels beyond the goal line, so it will be left with the Nimba County goalkeeper to take it as a goal kick. Emmanuel Topo. This is now Dar Carmen. Malo Johnson. Keita here. Mohamed Keita, who goes face to face with Mario Bako. Look to get it for Malo Johnson. This is Josiah C. C is brought down and he wins free kick. Foul by Nabino Zio. And an exciting response from Nimba County supporters in here. I tell you, the enthusiasm at the SKD Stadium is just so wild, so indescribable. A lot of excitement and anticipation from fans. Just making the day even more colorful. Could this be the chance for Nimba County to regain the lead? Emmanuel Sia strikes. It goes over the crossbar. The referee draws the first half to a close, though what an electric first half is there between defending champions Nimba and the 2023 beating finalists Lofa County. Josiah C firing Nimba to an early lead just 12 minutes into play, and a great response from the Wologisi Lions through Avin Kwava with an individual brilliance to make it 1-1 on the score sheet as we head for the first half break. But it's been a really big first half here at the SKD Stadium between the 6 times and defending champions Nimba and Lofa County.
I mean, quite an entertaining first half as we expected in the semi-final match because of the two teams that have reached this stage. I mean, this is something that we anticipated and we are seeing it, unlike yesterday's semi-final. A very good response there from Lofa County, and Nimba County will have themselves to blame for that equalizer from Lofa County because that was a goal that caught them unaware, because the entire team came out to the technical bench talking to the backman staff, and then when the play resumed they were already late where they left their positions, and Lofa County capitalized on it and were able to get an equalizer. So far Lofa County have made more attempts on goal, but with few on target, while Nimba County have made few attempts on goal, and then the one that was on target was the goal scored by Josiah C. I mean, they just have to do better. They are taking more balls into the attack, but in making the final decision is where they continue to struggle, and that's something that perhaps they're going to work on during the halftime team talk. It's been quite entertaining first half here at the SKD.
And of course, we are looking forward to an even more promising second half as these two teams go for their pep talk. And let's see what will happen after the 15 minutes of break here at the SKD Stadium. But the score for first half is Nimba County 1 and Lofa County 1.
Some of the best start from the streets of Africa.
And to be the best, you have to be there when it matters.
Play for the fun, play for the thrill, play responsibly. Proudly African, bet with the best. Premier Bet.
Lucetta Pharmaceuticals, your most trusted pharmaceutical partner, is here to ensure that your pharmaceuticals problems are solved. At Lucetta Pharmaceuticals, we provide the following services: prescription evaluation and dispensing, pharmaceutical medication consultation on drugs-to-drugs interaction, drugs-to-food interaction, allergic reaction symptoms, etc. We improve patients' concordance to minimize treatment failures. Follow-up consultation of treatment progress, malaria rapid diagnostic tests, and rapid blood sugar tests. At Lucetta Pharmaceuticals, our medicines and products are affordable, efficacious, and approved by Liberia Medicines and Health Product Regulatory Authority. Don't forget,
Some of the best start from the streets of Africa.
And to be the best, you have to be there when it matters.
Play for the fun, play for the thrill, play responsibly. Proudly African, bet with the best. Premier Bet.
Lucetta Pharmaceuticals, your most trusted pharmaceutical partner, is here to ensure that your pharmaceuticals problems are solved. At Lucetta Pharmaceuticals, we provide the following services: prescription evaluation and dispensing, pharmaceutical medication consultation on drugs-to-drugs interaction, drugs-to-food interaction, allergic reaction symptoms, etc. We improve patients' concordance to minimize treatment failures. Follow-up consultation of treatment progress, malaria rapid diagnostic tests, and rapid blood sugar tests. At Lucetta Pharmaceuticals, our medicines and products are affordable, efficacious, and approved by Liberia Medicines and Health Product Regulatory Authority. Don't forget.
Okay, so folks, we are still here at the Samuel Canado Sports Complex as we are here for the first half break. So we have a citizen of Nimba, a prominent businessman in Liberia petroleum dealer. His name is Mr. Odosho Kalun. So he been here following Nimba County's activities and watched the first half. So he's here to give us his impression about the first half happening. So Mr. Kalun want to say welcome to KMTV studio.
Thank you ever so much.
So how you feel first of all being at the SKD to chair your county?
Yes, I'm feeling fine in the sense that Nimba is doing well. The players, the boys are really playing. Just like they were unfortunate, for Lofa to redeem the goal, even though that's a football. But I can see the coordination. I can see the football on course, and I believe that Nimba going to win this game.
You really believe so, seeing the force that Lofa is putting?
Yes, but see the kind of coordination that Nimba has. You know, just like what I do believe, right? What I do observe right now is doing the foul committed at the time, and the player was taking their break. So it was just a fast play that he made, and the scorer of the goal was on the side, running on the side. They just passed the ball to him. You were lucky to score that goal. But the coordination I'm seeing, I believe that Nimba is going to win this game.
So there are a lot of Nimbayans watching around the world. What do you have to say to them? Some of them feeling like maybe Lofa will make a comeback against you.
Even though that's football, but I believe that Nimba is going to beat this game. In the sense that the coordination I'm seeing, even with today's game, I can see the players are playing with that kind of anxiety, the kind of spirit of winning. So I believe that this game, it will be the win for Nimba.
Every time you provide a lot of support to the Nimba County team, you give them money, you go in the dressing room, promise them if you score this goal, if you do this one. We're not really seeing that this is that maybe you're doing it, but it's on call or what is it?
Yes, even at the time when we were at the group stage, I promised them $500. I make $25,000 cash per payment of the $500. And when they won against Riverside, I made the final payment. So at this time, we're encouraging them by all costs that they're going to win this game.
Okay, thank you, sir. Just give us your final word.
Okay, my final word to the Nimbayan in and out of Liberia is they should rest their shoe that Nimba going to win this game because I can see the coordination. The boys are playing with that kind of force. What we really are seeing is this is a technical game. Nimba is even playing more than the past game that will be Nimba. If you can see it for yourself.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Odosho Kanu is the CEO of God's Willing Incorporated and has been here giving us his view and impression about the first half. He's hoping that Nimba will get a win. So thank you. We stay here on KMTV. And so we are back for the second and the last remaining half of the last semi-finals in the 2023-24 delayed National County Sports Meet. Lofa County will get the second half on the way, and we hope to see nothing but beautiful football as we anticipate a promising second half between these two rivals.
We're taking it from here. Sunday, we'll have combo from Nimba to come on the field. We'll beat Nimba right on the field on Sunday. That will win our
So it was 1-1 for the first half. Let's now see what will come out of this remaining 45 minutes of this match.
They're talking to our television.
Will it be extended beyond the 90 minutes?
Kayando Sports Complex. And so at this junction now, we want to return to the Samuel Kayando Sports Complex, where it is Nimba in dominant red bottom, white numbers, blue top, and Lofa is in the green bottom, dominant green top, green bottoms with white numbers to match, and red before us there is James Tabet, the captain for Lofa County, wearing number 10 jersey. And there have been no change or changes to the starting 11
in the second half
on the two teams. And so this is LNTV, Boss TV,
not really
KMTV,
aware of what is
and
causing
anytime
this
from now the referee
or the players of two teams are in high anticipation.
The second half on the way.
I think the match commissioner is trying to do it
and
so that those who
this
don't
is
LNTV,
Boss TV, and the referee signals for play to resume in the second half. And so here goes the whistle.
This is Pascal Harris.
The ball comes on to
Jeremiah Johnson. Get a
Alexander Curtis.
Head pass to James Tarpon.
Curtis doesn't get it on time. Nimba will take it away and bring it forward.
Kamen. Lovely play from Kamen.
Malu Johnson rather puts the ball down for the kick in favor of Nimba. A long delivery.
Malu Johnson.
And here comes
Terry Wanza. Emmanuel C.A.
Mohamed Kotu. Nimba coming very close.
The fly goes up again. Terry Wanza with the
Another
pass
good one.
to
And so
Emmanuel C.A.
The goalkeeper of
he scored 5 goals in
that's not Kipper, but Lofa puts the ball down for
the last edition.
A goal kick.
Has scored just 1 this year, and of
it's
course
still 1-1.
provided 2 assists as well.
1 to
youngster Emmanuel C.
Nimba, 1 to Lofa, and we have gone roughly 3 minutes in the second half, and Nimba is playing from left to right.
Curtis. We'll take
long delivery from James, not James, but Pascal Harris.
Zuba Blake comes there.
But that Jeremiah Johnson player was pushed to the ground.
And the free kick is awarded onto Nimba County.
And so it becomes a kick that will come midway
no
into
substitution here for the two teams.
And Nimba. Fun football match so far, so good. But I know
your man better definitely make
see that drama. That Lofa County player Avin Kwava running to the Nimba County goal post and taking away the goalkeeper's water and towel. I think it's a poor sportsmanship.
Yes, he did say, but we can take his water to the bank.
Sure, we can take it.
And a lot of drama unfolds in this tournament. Every time people think something's happening.
If you look at the other side.
And this is football, so
anything can happen.
Yes, and Nimba.
What about you going to the game, executing your game
Lofa,
plan, having that sprint to continue
Nimba gets set piece,
and ensuring that you
and this player from
Nimba
is moving forward. Nelson Lamy, a long delivery, but into the arms of
face to face with Pascal Harris gets across, managing it.
James Blake,
James Neve gets
who brings it down, bounces it, rolls it.
This is Alexander Curtis.
Back, gets a return,
sends it back to
places
the
square on the near side, back to his number 2,
A long one comes from Curtis, looking for Jeremiah Johnson. Dakame will defend.
Wonson senses long into the half of
James Topper, and the clearance comes there from Emmanuel
but
Topo.
James Topper was up with it in the process after trying to put up a chase.
That's quite a lovely work from
It has
Topo.
been so entertaining since the resumption of the match. Lofa County making her way, searching for
now
goal
Emmanuel
number 2.
Baker.
Nimba herself
Still
making
here
some
for
moves,
Lofa County.
trying to find goal number 2 for herself. This is what we call quality semi-final. A semi-final
Baker
game
throws for
shouldn't be
Tappe.
a draw moment.
Tappe
It should be
manages
an
way
entertaining
in.
moment. Unlike the one we saw with Grand Basso yesterday.
Quite indecisive, was still looking to get balance on it.
Show, man. Let me say, it was
But
a
not
one-man
really
show.
too relaxed, I
River
think.
G stealing the entire
Yeah, he
show.
made a great
They
turn
scored
where he
twice,
was
and
able to
Basso
get the
couldn't
goal
respond
side.
with Alice.
And that was a
1-1.
bad mistake from the
Second half,
defender to
5
allow
minutes
the opponent
gone.
to take the goal side, not defending
Into
the
the
goal
second
side.
half, Nimba
Tappe, like you said, was
against
indecisive, not
Lofa.
finalizing which decision to take after entering the 18-yard box while he had teammates waiting.
And the two teams like
A wrong pass from Ezekiel
Jason
Vani.
said,
This is now Terry Wonson,
are now
who will
beginning to
take it on the
entertain the
runway
fans.
for Nimba County.
And here
Wonson
goes
still
Nimba on
making
the
his way
attack.
in. And a great
But
work
that
there from
defense
Alexander Curtis.
From Lofa stood the test of time.
Winning it quite
And they were
beautifully.
clear.
This now Jeremiah Johnson who found Kone.
Lofa on the attack.
James Tappe looked to get it, but the pass
Another
for
good pass
Kone
from
is
Kotu.
wrong.
It was a missed pass coming from
So
Jigwe
Dakame
Kone.
gets it now for Nimba
He
County.
received a
This
perfect
is Mo
delivery
Keita.
through Jeremiah Johnson,
Back
his
up.
captain. He has to double up.
Jeremiah Johnson now here with it.
The guy who came close to
Gets a
giving
turnaround.
number 2 to Lofa.
And
Just
just
at
as
the end of the
Josiah
first
C
half,
comes,
with 4,
looking to put it through for
with
Emmanuel
nothing
C,
to
but
do.
Pascal Harry has it. Again, another
Yeah.
wrong pass from Harris.
Now Mohamed
Still here.
Keita
C,
using for his captain Joshua C.
Emmanuel Baker
So
now for
Emmanuel
Lofa
Baker.
County.
Bakker wins the ball. He sends a long one up front. And the ball goes to the
The two
Nimba
things you
County
have to be a
goalkeeper,
bit relaxed
Tatos.
once it comes to making those
Blake,
final decisions on the
who plays
passes.
for Zion
Just don't keep
Defenders.
giving those pull passes on and on.
Third division league.
I mean,
of
you have to
Nigerian
relax. You have to look
football.
where your team is at, the
The Nimba
position
captain,
they are in before making those
Josiah
decisions.
Chi,
But the
see
both
it
teams
goes
keep
for the
giving
ball.
pull passes
A return
from one
pass
end to the other.
in his defense. It comes to Emmanuel Bakker on the side of Lofa County. Emmanuel Bakker outstanding so far for Lofa County. He plays for Susa
Keita is
FC
now for
in Mali, the
Dakame,
third
who leaves
division
it for Miki Doki. Doki sends it back to Zubak Blee.
Number 1,
Blee tries to
Lofa
get it
County
through for
one.
Terry Wonson, but it's intercepted there
Pascal Harris.
by Kwava.
Arvin Kwava, the goal scorer for Lofa.
Still here, Alvin
Arvin
Kwava.
Kwava
It's now here for Corner, who will take it from outside.
Corner.
Put it through for
Corner
James
goes
Tappe.
to Messi.
Gets a heel
James
pass,
Tappe missing out.
but I think that was a bit poor decision for the Lofa County captain.
I told you, every Nade Dombo will have their own soup.
That was a brilliant test coming
It
out
might
too long,
appear to
but
be
the
a
Nimba
smart
County
one.
goalkeeper was so fast
You know,
and
giving a
brilliant,
heel pass in such a
coming at the
place, you have
rescue
to be
of
very
entire
exact about it.
Sanikole and Gompa.
And I think
Just to take off where you left
Corner
off,
wasn't
James Tappe.
anticipating that. But it's still one apiece here with just 6 minutes going into the second half. Nabino Zion comes to defend for Lofa County. This is now Bakker. Now Corner. And now to Johnson. Johnson put it through for Tappe. Tappe still here, James Tappe. Lofa County have the chance to take the lead, and a wonderful save from goalkeeper Tatos Blake. That is quite phenomenal. Incredible work there from goalkeeper Tatos Blake, this time denying Alvin Kwava.
That was a brilliant save there by the goalkeeper and a great shot from Alvin. I mean, a great teamwork there from Lofa County. James Tappe using his strength and his energy to ensure that he get that ball. Jeremiah went on to miss it, but Alvin was in the right position, took his time until he created a space for himself, but the goalkeeper was in the right position to deny them from getting the lead for the first time here.
The chance is still here for Lofa County, who have a corner kick to be taken. Here goes the delivery. The header comes as clearance for Nimba County, but it's now quite comprehensive. They still have to deal with it. Dakame looking to find Mohamed Keita. Keita foul, but there's no whistle. Pull pass again from corner. Dakame will lift it for Terry Wonson. Emmanuel Curtis come to defend for Lofa County. So foul from Ezekiel Vani against Emmanuel Sie. And the youngster Sie has been given the free kick opportunity. But on the other side, we see Mohamed Keita. And I think Emmanuel Bako on the floor. Seems like there was a clash between them.
Yeah.
Bako is up, but it's Keita who still remains on the floor.
I mean, Nimba players will have to be careful here. I mean, that's the referee. He's on top of the game. He has the final decision. Whatever decision he takes here, you can go and engage with me in a friendly manner. But once you start to be that agitated against the referee, he could take some decision that could affect the team. So you just have to be careful. And the referee is doing all he can to not just release those yellow or red cards just like that. I mean, those are things that can bring the game to complete distraction. So the players themselves have to be very careful.
I think so. Kofado is doing an extremely good job to handle such crucial match. Still here, Nimba County and Terry Wilson. The goalkeeper James Nibbe just right in time. Emmanuel Bako, Nabino Zion, back to Bako. It's now here for Vani. Ezekiel Vani has a lot of space to himself, but gives a wrong pass. Miki Doki is here for Nimba County. This is now for Emmanuel Sie. This is Pascal Harris, the boy from Gompa City, birth in Nimba. An Nimbayan in every way, was with Nimba County in the 2021-22 edition of the competition when they won the title here, defeating Bapolu County. I went to Lofa County in the last edition, brought them all the way to the final and got the opening goal in the final against his original county, Nimba. But eventually Nimba County turned things around to win the match and win their safe title. Pascal Harry has been doing some beautiful piece of work. Vani. I think you see the quality of play, quality of possession, and whatsoever coordination between the two teams, being careful to some extent.
Yeah, that's the key word, careful, since the start of the second half. Both teams don't want to make a mistake that could lead to either side getting another goal. So they are being a bit careful, and each time they get the attack, they want to do it in a more coordinated manner, but some of those attacks haven't been able to go through, and some coming very close.
Terry Wonson is in. Still here, Wonson who gets a low one. I think just to a silent netting. A low one is here for Jeremiah Johnson. Johnson manages way through. Get it far over the crossbar. I think that was not really a good work from the Nimba County defender, Emmanuel Topo.
Yeah, poor communication between him and the goalkeeper.
Yeah, not really communicated.
Yeah. You can assume in that situation that the goalkeeper is coming out for the ball.
Nelson Laume here. Yes, Terry Wonson involved. Wonson showing some lovely skill, being heavily challenged by Nabino Zion, manages way through. Lofa County has it now. This is a corner. It's here now for Avin Kwava, who looks to get corner involved. Emmanuel Topo responds, this time very beautifully. And gets it for Nimba County, who would now turn to take attack against Lofa County. Mohamed Keita is here. Josiah C is fouled by Nabino Zion. One yellow card so far in the match, I think so. A yellow card shown to Miki Doki about 2 minutes into play. That was in the first half. Jim Staffen. I think the stance is a bit quiet. We came back from the first half break, and the teams are playing a more careful and tactical ball. And the supporters here are also not being so enthusiastic as they were in the first half.
Well, that's in general once it comes to Liberian fans. Even when our national team is playing at a certain point in time, you see the tempo in the stands is very high. You have the fans very enthusiastic, cheering the team. But at a certain point in time, you just have everyone sitting, very quiet, very cool. I think that's something we have to improve on once it comes to cheering our respective teams. I mean, this is the game of football. You don't have to wait until your team can score a goal before you start to cheer them, or just sit and watch on. You have to cheer them. I mean, the noise from the stands alone can also put the players in that position to be able to get a goal, or perhaps cheer them that yes, we need to raise our tempo. But we're not seeing any at the moment from the two teams' fans.
Malo Johnson. Terry Wanzon is here for Nimba County. Mohamed Keita makes himself available. Doki Keita is now here for Emmanuel C.A. C.A. gets it. The clearance comes there from Avin Kwava. Plays in the Magibi County Sub-Association Third Division League for Gawo FC. Avin Kwava. Throw in here for Nimba County. Nelson Laume with a long throw. Kwava does the clearance for Lofa County. And now comes in the half of Nimba. Jeremiah Johnson is there, but he's won against two Nimba County defenders. He's challenged by Zubak Blee, and Blee was standing away. Eventually he gets free kick for Nimba County.
I think the other attackers were asleep because you have such an opportunity with few defenders in the defense of Nimba County, so you needed more support. And it's due to the lack of support that Jeremiah Johnson couldn't just get that ball past the defender to continue going, so because he alone couldn't do it. So the attackers weren't supportive. I think that's Mickey on the floor.
Yes, Miki Doki. He had a very great deal of play in the first half, but not. He came back in the second half, and you see, in fact, the entire team, or both teams, have just dropped the tempo a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe we might see them raising it again at a certain time in the game.
Especially when you have one person scoring.
Topo. Mohamed Keita now finds Josiah C. C gives it back to Keita. Keita now finds Emmanuel C. C, a lovely play there from Emmanuel C. He gets across. It's now here for Lofa County. That come in. This is Emmanuel C. Will be heavily marked by Nabino Zion. Now Jeremiah Johnson. Brought down by Malu Johnson. A Lofa County free kick from right around the halfway line. Taken. This is now corner. Fan stop it. Back to corner. Still Nimba County to deal with it. Emmanuel C. now. Lovely play again from Emmanuel C. Just cleverly turning it away from Ezekiel Vani. It's now here for Terry Wonson. Still Nimba County. Wonson will find Malu Johnson, who is being heavily pursued there. And Terry Wonson strikes! A lovely coordination between Terry Wonson and Malu Johnson. But it was not well finished. A great shot, isn't it?
I mean, even the build up to that attack was a very brilliant one. We saw Emmanuel C. cleverly eliminating his opponent before giving that long through ball. I mean, it clearly shows the kind of player Emmanuel C. is. Individual brilliance. He has it once it comes to coordinating, once it comes to getting the ball up front. I mean, he's just such a good player, a great player, and did extremely well in that build up before Nimba County came very close to getting the lead for the second time.
Throw in is here for Nimba County, and Delcy Laumi comes to take it. He took a throw from that very spot in last year's final, and Emmanuel C. flew far over the Lofa County defenders to get a head on it. Could this be the same thing? This one is clear away. Nabino Zio now looking to find Avin Kwava, but Zubak Blee stands in the way for Nimba County. Blee is brought down, but no foul is given. Emmanuel Topo wonderfully responds to defend again very well for Nimba County. But I think there was a little bit of tackle on Zubak Blee. Avin Kwava with a shrug, blocked away by Mickey Doki, and still here for Lofa County. Vani gets the cross. James Tapper could not get it here properly. Now Nabino Zion. It's now here. Avin Kwava gets the cross. Could be troublesome here. Nimba County. Dar Kamen is here now. Onto Mohamed Keita. Lovely work there from Nabino Zion. Just to stop Mohamed Keita from going through. Keita is heavily marked here. And lovely moving away. Just cleverly escaped through. And eventually he was brought down by James Tapper. And the yellow card to James Tapper. He's applauding the referee for giving a yellow card.
Yeah,
but he knew very well that was a yellow.
A very good decision from the referee as well.
And that is something you never easily see from a Liberian player. I think that's quite wonderful from James Tapper.
And then very well was a yellow card tackle, and he did all he could to prevent Mohamed Keita from going through. This is not a good sound for goalkeeper James Nebe. Hope he recovers.
Pascal Harris was looking for the head of Jeremiah Johnson, but Nelson Laman responds. This is now Terry Wonson. Terry Wonson gets across. Malu Johnson is in. Johnson is brought down. But no much tackle. Instead, it's free kick even for Lofa County. I think Murray Johnson will have to buckle up.
Yeah, because even the referee himself is very careful with decisions he made. We have seen controversial penalty decisions that have led to lots of controversial issues in the previous game. So this is not a game where you just go into the penalty area and feel that as you hit the floor, referee is just going to be very quick to make a decision.
Ezekiel Vanny is here for Lofa County. Look to find James Tarpe. It was not quite a really good pass. Hello Johnson. Terry Wanzon. Posted there. Emmanuel C.A. Another appeal for penalty by Nimba County, claiming it was a handball. But there was nothing, says the referee, as play continues here. And that comment now stands in the way for Nimba County. The Slewon FC midfielder. Play for Slewon FC all the way there in Sanikoli City. A third division club based in Sanikoli. He took a transfer from the club to Ganta Almighty a few years ago. Had to return back to his parent club after Almighty changed the team base from Gompa to Monserrado. Meki Doki is here. He finds Josiah C. A great coordination between the two Pinze FC midfielders. Mohamed Keita put it through, but there was no Nimba County player there, so goalkeeper James Nebe will just get hold of it.
Well, Maurice Debekone keeps doing the same thing over and again, expect different results. I don't think that's going to work. You have to trust your teammates, give the ball, create a space where you'll be able to receive the ball back, but instead, you just can't take the ball alone to go. At this point, everyone is very careful, so they do what they can to prevent you from even going to that half. So a single player taking the ball, from your own half to the opponent's half, it's very difficult. So you have to trust your teammates. We saw the 1 or 2 touches from here. James Tapper that almost resulted to a goal. Once you continue in a similar faction, it's going to result to something very crucial that could lead to a goal. But you alone want to take the ball forward. That's been very selfish.
He's just been so individualistic and not really playing a team ball. He did that several times in the first half and did not succeed or achieve anything. But I don't know why he's still persisting to just think that he's going to single-handedly take the ball, drive through the midfield to the defense and get the ball by himself. You actually need assistance.
This game is all about teamwork, so it's not about an individual. Once Lofa goes through, the entire team wins. So it's not about it was Maurice Dibekone who took us to the final. If you can provide an assist, if you can contribute to the build-up of a goal, you play a part as well. So not just taking the ball single-handedly, trying to go and score the goal from the defense to the half of your opponents and then score a goal. Now that he's been carried out of the pitch, I don't know if he's going to return, but he's been very individualistic, like you said. So perhaps he's going to be replaced and this could change their style of play.
It's been a little scary. I don't really know whether Morris is going to, that's corner, is going to return to the pitch. Bleed. There's a C. Nimba County, Terry Wanzon, that's Josiah C making a way through. Was then stopped there. Very brilliant there. Lofa County, James Tapper. The big chance here now. What is it? James Tapper is brought down in the box. And it's a penalty. Yes. Penalty awarded to Lofa County. Goalkeeper Tatas Blake. The ball was exposed and came to do the cover up, but did not do it the right way. He instead got a touch against James Topper. And Lofa Conte have a big advantage here with just 18 minutes left to play.
That was a very clever play from James Tappet. A one-on-one situation with the goalkeeper. He didn't make the final decision to kick. He saw the goalkeeper coming off his goal line, and that was a very brilliant decision to tap the ball on top of the goalkeeper and find his way. But unfortunately, the goalkeeper came in with a tackle, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Awarding Lofa come to the penalty. A very crucial moment for them here. A very troubling moment for Nimba County. This is the game of football. These are some of the dramas that occurred. At the moment you didn't expect it, and now he has gone in Lofa's favor. James Tappet, that very clever decision to dip the ball on top of the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper is saying that I didn't go for it, I didn't commit a foul, but referee Kofado has already made a decision, so you have to follow exactly what the referee has said. I don't know who's going to take the penalty for Lofa County now that James Tapper is also being escorted out of the pitch by the medics.
I tell you, a very troubling moment for defending champions Nimba County, as Lofa County have been awarded a penalty and goalkeeper Tatos Blake shown a yellow card by referee Kofado. This could be a moment for Lofa County to take the lead for the first time in this match. Morris Kone is back on the pitch. The Fiends are on their feet here, and Imbayans have their hands close together. Seems like everyone wants to pray. So the kick will be taken by Kone as James Tapper, the favorite taker, is off as well. Lofa County on a mission to revenge their defeat to Nimba County in the final last year. Morris Jagbe Kone is here to take it for Lofa County. Goalkeeper Tatos Blake, he committed a last-minute save against Grenfell County during the group stage. Can he bring those memory and moments back here as he faces Morris Kone? Lofa County scored a penalty against Nimba in the final last year. Morris Kone goes there, and Morris Kone gets it! It is now a big turnaround for Lofa County, and a troubling time for defending champions Nimba County. Just a perfect conversion. Lovely one for Morris Kone to now turn it around and make it 2-1 for Lofa County. It's been a long time coming, and now eventually the Wanagisi Lions have taken the lead, and at a very crucial time, 40 minutes on the clock, Lofa lead 2-1 against defending champion Nimba County.
I mean, a well-placed penalty, well taken by Morris Kone. I think the glory that he wants, perhaps he's going to take it if the game remains like this. A well-taken penalty, very good decision there, under no pressure to convert that. It's a crucial moment here for them. Still plenty of time left to play for, but Lofa have heirs close to securing the final, their ticket to the final. But this is the game of football. You still have plenty of minutes to play for, so the challenge is now up to Nimba County.
Nimba County. It might appear to be a mountain to climb now for the defending champions. From the onset, we said it was a huge tax on him for them. As we closely move towards the final 10 minutes of the match, Josiah C is here now for Miki Doki. Doki is foul and free kick here for Nimba County. There will be a substitution. Jim Stapper, is it? No. The stadium was quiet a few moments ago, but the Lofians have now been awakened by that goal coming from the penalty spots by Murray Jagbe Cornet, giving Lofa County the lead for the first time and at a crucial time here against Nimba County. Can the defending champions put up a late fight to still probably force the match into extra time? We heard that. Post-match penalties. The free kick goes wide. Nimba County have never lost a semi-finals match since 2018 April when they were defeated in the semi-finals by Bone County on the soil. This is Dar comment. Kamen is fouled here by James Stapper this time. It will be the opportunity of free kick for Nimba County, but it's in their own penalty area. Nimbayans still hopeful for an equalizer and a change. Nimba County making the third attempt to win the county meet in 3 successive times. This one is just not working for them again. They've attempted that on 2 different occasions and failed. This is the 3rd time. Goes a long throw. Mohamed Keita is now here. Still Keita for Nimba County. He gets across. Avin Kwava comes. Nelson Laming will allow it go out to take a throw. The throw from him are quite always troublesome. Nelson Laming with another long throw here. The header comes there. Collected by goalkeeper James Navy. A huge chanting from the Lofa County fans. We are 8 minutes away. It's gradually slipping away from the defending champions. This is Jeremiah Johnson. Emmanuel see it. Josiah see it, turn around with a strike. This time the strike goes wide. But I think that was an impressive turn from the Nimba County captain. Ota Fofana preparing 2 substitutions. Seeing Robert Goe and Tom Jones both warming up on the touchline. That's around the match commissioner's table.
I mean, at this point, Nimba is very desperate in search for an equalizer, so they will do what they can. Ota Fofana trying to make all of the necessary substitutions, employ those necessary tactics. I mean, all is just in search for an equalizer and wide. Lofa County on the other hand are doing what they can to defend their goal. And one of those things you can do is to keep pressing on, keep attacking like we saw what he did, rather than sitting back and try to pack the balls. You may not be lucky on that occasion.
The ball goes out of play, and the opportunity for the substitution to be made is here now. Terry Wazon is coming off to be replaced by Rabos Goe, play for Bay United all the way there in Gompa City in the LFA Sub Association 3rd Division. Goe goes to get his first touch, but the clearance there from Pascal Harris. Emmanuel Topo. This is now Mohamed Keita. Emmanuel Bako comes to defend for Lofa County. Fofana lost a final against Montserrat County back in 2018. That was during the 2017-2018 final or semi-final. The last time Nimba County played a 3rd place match was in 2018. when they met Magibi County in the 3rd place, and Muta Fofana was the coach of Magibi County that year. This is Josiah C. and C. But it's still here. Mohamed Keita goes down. And Nimba County keeping the Lofa County defenders to their feet now.
Yeah, at this moment, like I said, you will do all to get an equalizer, and that's what Nimba is doing right here.
Nelson Laume goes to take the throw in. He's noted for taking the long throw, and he takes it. Still, Nimba County keep mounting the pressure. That is Daka, man. He has 2 goals this in the tournament. Still here, Nimba County. Great pressure there for Nimba County. Malu Johnson dispossessed. This is now Avin Quava. Jeremiah Johnson is making a run. And Quava posted through for Johnson.
I mean, that was a very good attempt. Very good chance there for Lofa County. Jeremiah Johnson wasn't watching the goalkeeper's position before receiving the ball.
It is corner. Jeremiah Johnson goes through. Still Johnson. Unbelievable. It was a lovely play from Jeremiah Johnson. Just took the goalkeeper all the way out. I think that would have just been him putting the game to bed for Lofa County. Josiah C. This is Roberts Gwe, and the foul is committed against Roberts Gwe. Nabino Zion with the foul.
The 7 minutes has just been shown by the football official, so we have 7 minutes now to play for.
Nimba County in again. It is Emmanuel C. Nelson Laume will get it to cross.
That was very close from Josiah C.
Really working, a lot of effort from him.
Yeah.
The midfielder, you see, is always showing up like an attacker. I think that's a very wonderful work.
The midfielders on the overall have been impressive in this year National County Sports Meet. Not just playing their role as midfielders, but even going on to score goals and being listed among the top scorers for this year's edition. They are doing extremely well.
Jeremiah Johnson leads it for Jack McConnell. Lofa County taking it deep in the half of Nimba. This is Topo. And now comes Doki. Here for Daka, man. He gives it away. Jeremiah Johnson! And a lovely save again from goalkeeper Tatos Blake. I think the goalkeeper has really been doing a lot of incredible work today for Nimba County. 2 very crucial saves. Robert Gwe is there. Emmanuel C. This is Mohamed Keita. Emmanuel C. is fouled and yellow card is shown to Ezekiel Vani.
Lofa County will now have to put on all of their defensive tactics, all they can do to ensure that they maintain this lead as they are very close to the final.
Lofa County have all of their 11 men in their half to defend. And Nimba County with a free kick. Miki Doki delivers. Nelson Laume goes with the header. And it's again over the angle of the crossbar. Seems that this will be the end of the dream for the defending champions. The dream of reaching their 12th County mid-final as they make a bid to win the tournament for the record extending 7th time. They won it last year for the 6th time to beat the record with Grand Cook County. They were previously tied with 5 titles each, making them currently the highest winners of the tournament. Lofa been to the finals on 3 different occasions and have lost it twice. Won it just one, that was in 2021, defeating Monsuaro County in the final. Robert Goue, Josiah C. but Alexander Curtis comes in. This is now Malu Johnson. Still here for Josiah C. This is now Nelson Laumi. Now Glee. This is a Gompa FC man, Zuba Glee. Committed a foul. 3 minutes of the additional 7 is what we have here to play. So this is KMTV Liberia coming to you live from the SKD Stadium, bringing you happenings of the last County semi-finals match involving defending champions Nimba and their biggest challengers in recent years, Lofa County. And this broadcast is also being relayed on the Voice of Nimba there in Gompa City. I want to appreciate the manager of Voice of Nimba, Chester Dolo, and the rest of his team, Seti Koye Jr., Bobson Bob Kwiti, Amos Yene is also there. We're following this broadcast from all the way there in Gompa. So Nathaniel Sosa, Stockman Anthony Kukwe are here on the commentary. Lofa about making another substitution and just going to be their second substitution of the match. With less than 2 minutes to play, and Lofa County still lead Nimba 2-1. This is the first time Lofa County will be winning a knockout match against Nimba County. But still Nimba have the chance to respond lately. Free kick is here as Mohamed Keita goes down. He takes delivery there. Nelson Lamy gets a header and it goes wide again. So disappointingly. And you can clearly tell it's over for the defending champions. At this time, even miracle will not work. And the Lufians have taken siege of the stands. With heavy celebration, a lot of green you see around standing up now. The Nimba County team was promised $24,000 United States dollars if they win this game. Citizens of Nimba, earlier $10,000 was awarded to them this morning as motivation package for this match. But it's not just working. This could be just one last chance for the defending champions, and it results to goal kick. The Lufians are already preparing for what is going to be a wild celebration across the SKD Stadium here. Only waiting for the last whistle. And the referee Kofado takes a whistle to his mouth and blows it. And Lofa County achieve it in big style. They reach the county final for the second time in a row. And for the third time in 4 years, the 2021 champions have eliminated defending champion Nimba County to reach the county final yet again. A remarkable 2-0 victory for Lofa County. That's 2-1, see them through. And this is the end of the dream of winning the third trophy in a row for Nimba County. It is a dramatic evening for Lofa County, and it's despair for Nimba County, who are losing a semi-final match for the first time since 2018. This is a memorable occasion for Lofians, and a really frustrating one for Nimba County supporters. But whatever it is, I think the defending champions really made a case. It was a really wonderful fight for them, trying to retain the title for the third successive time, something that has never happened in the history of the tournament before, and coming all the way to the semi-final. I think that was quite wonderful. Josiah C got a goal in the 12th minute to put the champions in the lead. But that's Avin Kwava, got the equalizer 12 minutes later, and Jagbe Konen sealed it up for the Wologisi Lions by converting perfectly from the spot after goalkeeper Tatos Blake brought James Topper down. And Lofa County take the day here at the SKD Stadium, and they reach the final for the second time in a row.
A well-deserved victory for them, a very crucial moment, and it was a great fight by both teams, and we didn't expect anyone to go down so easily, so it was also a great fight by Nimba County. The outgoing defending champions, a great fight put up by them, and it was a great comeback by Lofa County. A rewarding moment. But that's the game of football. Between the two teams, one person just have to win. And it was Lofa that emerged as the winners and have made their way to the finals of the National County Sports Meet. James Tapper was a very clever decision in a one-on-one situation with the goalkeeper that resulted to the penalty, and Morris J.B. Corner.
And this is what makes the National County Sports Meet beautiful and Liberia's biggest sporting festival. You can see how supporters of Lofa County have trooped, though it's not a good thing, but the excitement cannot also be contained. You can see how the citizens have come out to cheer their boys for giving it a historic win at the SKD here this evening.
I mean, to the extent that even the players themselves are running for safety now, because sometimes you just can't keep celebrating. You have more than 10-20 person coming around, you need breathing space. After that, using such an energy on the pitch, you also need some breathing space, you also need some time to rest. But for the supporters, they don't care the fact that you have won. They want to be celebrating with you to the very end. That's the game of football. That's how passionate Liberians are once it comes to the game of football. Yes, sometimes it goes out of hand, but at the end of the day, what we anticipate is the game ending in this manner, seeing Liberians from all walks of life trooping here at the SKD to ensure that they celebrate their team's victory, moving on to the final. It was quite an impressive semi-final match between the two teams, a great end-to-end football, and the outgoing defending champions defended their title. I mean, that was a very good defense from them. Undefeated reaching to this stage, but yet and still, the only defeat in this year tournament was this particular game. So that tells you that they put up a very good fight in defense of their title. That's the game of football. But that is, at this moment, it's time for Lofa.
A really big victory for Lofa County here. What an evening for Lofians all across Liberia and around the globe. just turn it around. I think this is a really, really huge revenge for Lofa County. You can remember in the final last year, they were in the lead when Nimba came from behind to defeat them 3-2. And today Nimba County also in the lead. Lofa coming from behind to beat them 2-1. That was surely a big revenge for Lofa County. And this is the new rivalry in the National County Sports Meet, and the biggest that this tournament has ever seen. You used to see the rivalry between Nimba and Grand Bassa County, but I think it's now between Lofa. For the fact that these two counties have met the they have met more than any counties in the last 5 editions. This is their 5th meeting since 2016, and no two counties have met so often than Nimba and Lofa counties. And in their last 6 meetings, have won 3 and Nimba have won 3. So that tells you a lot about this rivalry, and taking into consideration how the two teams brand tournament and the finances they put in is so huge.
Yeah, the branding and the finances, the support from the citizens, the officials, county finances, the support from the citizens, the officials, county officials has been a key role in these two teams' success, because once the team is well branded, you have supporters hearing about the team, about their performance, about what's going on in the team camp. So at the end of the day, they attract people and bring more supporters towards supporting their county. And also Lofa boys just couldn't say to allow Nimba County to defeat them after their guests were earlier on today defeated by the same Nimba County in the Keepers semi-final. So I mean, couldn't just be the both boys and girls going out at the same time. So I mean, it was quite an impressive win for them after their girls went down to Nimba County, and both Lofa and Nimba went to the Keeper final last year, but this time around Nimba County defeated them in the semi-final to move on to the final. So the boys just couldn't say to allow the semi-final match in the football category to go down on them. So they went on to win Nimba County, which is a very rewarding victory, a very good time here for them, and historic moment for them as well.
And a very peaceful end to the match here. You've seen citizens around, now they are here to just celebrate the victory. It's quite an impressive win for Lofa County, and it was also a good fight for defending champions Nimba County. So the final is now set between River G and Lofa County. River G also went to the final yesterday, the first time since 2009, and they are looking to win the tournament for the first ever time. In 2021, we saw Lofa County reaching the county final for the first time since 2004, and they went on to lift the title against Monserrado County. So will there be the time probably for River G after missing the podium for 15 long years, and also for just the second time in their history? So Sunday is going to be a fascinating day, and by the grace of God we promise to be here. So thanks to all of you who've been watching here on KMTV. We've been here with you, Nathaniel Sosa Stopper, and of course Anthony Kokwe. So, folks, we are still here on KMTV Liberia. Subsequently, after Lofa County's historic win against Nimba County here, making it to the county meet final for the second time in a row, we now have here a representative, Thomas Fala, who's very impressed with this win. You see the exuberance and he's so excited. Welcome to KMTV studio.
Thank you so much, KMTV. Thank you for the job you do. Like you say, I'm excited. You can see the exuberance, you can see the happiness, and I'm just grateful. I'm so grateful. It's a pleasure hosting me, KMTV.
Coming against Nimba was a huge one coming before this game. Did you expect that Lofa was going to come through today?
Of course, definitely. Last week we were here when I predicted against Bomi. Those that listen to me through the medium, I said 2 in favor of Lofa County, and then it came to pass. And then today when I came earlier, I was asked about the prediction of the game, and I said I predicted 2 in favor of Lofa County. So it's just been manifested, and so we are happy. Lofa is grateful, and then we're grateful to our players, our team, the coaches, the staff, the technical staffs, the organizer. I think we all did well. Lofians everywhere in the world watching me, let us support us, be grateful, let's celebrate. Our boys did exceptionally well. Even our guys, they came second, narrowly escaped. Nimba managed to win. I just got to know today what we call male soccer or how we call it kickball. The guy what they call penalty.
Yeah,
and I think, okay, so I think it was on that note. Nimba County won. They narrowly escaped, but they could not escape there because the techniques and the tactics were tactically put into place, and they were quietly defeated. Yeah. As you can see, the whole field is stable, no noise. Everyone going a separate way. Celebration is going on because they were perfectly defeated.
But you have a final against River G County, who are reaching this stage for the first time in 15 years. And a few years ago, we saw Lofa since 2004 reaching the final for the first time in 2021, and you went to win it, the trophy. Now River G is also reaching there for the first time since 2009. Why don't you take our view about the final against River G?
That's a good analogy that you just gave. This is River G first time getting to the final, but Lofa has taken the trophy. Last tournament, I think they came next to Nimba. Nimba won us right there, narrowly. So he has always been second place, and then they have experience in the game. So unlike River G, they just come in. They have been doing well. We're grateful that they have reached this stage. It's like a little brother or younger brother going against a big brother in the game. The experience matters in the game. So River G can rest assured we congratulate them in advance. I want to use this medium, but they can rest assured that on Sunday they're going to take 2. Two will be in favor of Lofa County, and River G will be defeated. You can put me on record for this. Lofa is going to take the day, and Lofa is going to take the trophy.
So in the quarterfinals, Lofa defeated Bomi County. There was some controversy and discussions around that Lofa County was given technical assistance. And even Nimba own game against Grand Jide, we saw a lot of vandalization from angry supporters of Grand Jide County who felt that the ref did not do too well in handling the game. But the last 2 games, yesterday and even today, after the game, you see the fans are just celebrating. Those who even lost the game are walking away. What is your own view and what you have to say maybe ahead of the final on Sunday?
I think we just have to be, we have to be clear and perfect because the game is about unity, it's about peace. Fair judgment should be the order of the day. So you that win, you deserve a win, you win. Like what happened today. You see the entire stadium, there is no vandalization, everyone peaceful, everyone celebrating. It is anticipated that on Sunday, those that are going to manage the game, that are going to ref the game, officiate the game, they should do well because you just do what is right so that Liberians can be happy. You spoke about Bomi and Lofa. You saw the heavy downpour of rain. Unlike the game I was just played between, I think you said, the last game I was playing with Grand Jide and Grand Jide that just played
Nimba
County. But you saw Lofa and Bomi game. There was a heavy downpour of rain. We that were even sitting on the VIP, we could not see what was happening. But I think that's game 2, the guy that did the work he did, exceptional, the way he did, good job. I know there's some piece on skimmages, there will always be some minor error. We all are human beings, but on the overall, I think he did well. Looking on the weather, the rain, the whole field was flooded up. And that was a good game, and Lofa County managed away and won. I know, so it's nothing big, but I think we want to talk to our referee, those guys that officiate the game. they need to do much more better, because this is something that keep Liberians happy, keep us excited, take our political thoughts, political minds, and put us together as brothers and sisters, unite us as one people. So we have to keep it civil and peaceful.
So just before we take leave of you can just talk to your people in Kisi, maybe how you feel about the turnout from Lofians today in the stands, and tell them to come out again and number on Sunday.
Okay, you know them Kisi, Luchoma, Foyani, Kolaho, Vaho, Zozo, Vonjema, Kwanduboni, Salaye, Ara Wosale, Kisi Ara Noali, you go Foya, Noali, Barika, Tau. So if you don't want to know Lofa County Sunday, give me a so that home, if you don't support you, if you don't masala no, masa, wabe feeling one at home, Lofa County to the trophy ultra, so that Barika Tau, Poniani, follow Thomas Fala, Deputy Speaker, Land de la Bira, and Barika Tau.
Thank you so much. So it's Representative Thomas Fala from Lofa County, Deputy House Speaker of the 55th Legislature. Thank you so much for following us on KMTV. Nathaniel Sources Topa has been here. Have a wonderful time.